Hello again, this is Theory 4, and this is the second video in the melody series for 20th century techniques. And in this video we will be talking about pentatonic scales. So you probably know that the prefix penta means 5, like a pentagon, and the pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale. So this brings up the question, which 5 notes? Well, our diatonic major scale has 7 notes plus the repeated do at the top. So to get 5, we need to remove 2 notes, and we're going to take out the 2 that cause the most trouble. And what I mean by that is that we will remove the notes that create dissonance in the scale. So as you know, there's a half step between mi and fa, and another half step between ti and do. And half steps are dissonant. The notes ti and fa also create the diatonic scale's only tritone. And the tritone is also very dissonant. So to create a pentatonic scale, we remove the notes ti and fa. That leaves us with a 5-note scale plus the repeated do at the top. These 5 notes are do, re, mi, sol, and la. And there's the do. We call this the major pentatonic scale because it's based on a major scale. And the wonderful thing about this scale is that you can play all of the notes in any order and in any combination, and they always sound good. You can even play all the notes in the scale at the same time, and it sounds fine. And that's because we have removed the dissonant half steps and the tritone. Now you can start a pentatonic scale on any note, but the 2 most common types are the major pentatonic, and if we rotate the scale so that it starts on la, we get the minor pentatonic. Lots of folk songs use the pentatonic scale because it's easy to learn and remember. And we'll talk about some major pentatonic songs in a moment. While we're on the minor, a good example of the minor pentatonic scale is the song Poor Wayfaring Stranger. Etc. Another one from the jazz repertoire is Goodbye Pork Pie Hat, which goes something like this. There's a blue note in there as well, but the rest of the song is entirely based on the pentatonic minor scale. Anyway, if you don't know those songs, check them out. And let's move on. So of course now we're going to have some fun with pentatonic scales. And I can remember when I was a kid, and you may have had this experience as well, I loved to play on the black keys of the piano because it always sounded good. And that's because the black keys of the piano make a pentatonic scale. If you start on F sharp, you get a major pentatonic. If you start on D sharp, you get a minor pentatonic. So no matter how bad of a pianist you think you are, you can sing any pentatonic song and play only the black keys, and I mean literally anything on the black keys, and it will work. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to play, improvise on the pentatonic scale and sing Amazing Grace in F sharp. So something like this. So, do, mi, re, do, la, so, so, do, mi, etc. I'm not going to hit the high note today. So you can try that, and if you want to try it with some other songs, here are some suggestions. All of these songs listed here are use the major pentatonic scale. Next we have pentatonic scales in the wild. So I want to show you an actual piece that's based on the pentatonic scale, and this is from the Mother Goose Suite, which was written in 1911 by Ravel. He wrote it for solo piano, but he later orchestrated it, and that's the version I'm going to play here. And in this video, I'm only going to play about the first minute of the piece, but I highly recommend you listen to the whole thing. On the online transition page, you will find a PDF score and links to several recordings. So in this piece, the right hand is entirely pentatonic and plays only on the black keys. And in the left hand, you'll hear a variety of scales, including pentatonic in the left hand, also Dorian, Mixolydian, chromatic, and whole tone. So I hope you enjoy this piece. Once again, thanks for watching. Up next, please watch Melody Video 3, which is on other 20th century scales, and that includes whole tone, octatonic, and some other fun things too. Hope you're doing well. Take care, everybody. Bye.